Good morning. It's a beautiful day in Clearwater, BC, and today we're in Wells Gray Provincial Park. Wells Gray is home to a crap ton of waterfalls, I think around 40, maybe more, that are unnamed. But this weekend we're just gonna see how many waterfalls that we can see.
Should be fun.
We took the first turn off after entering the park to get to our first destination.
Spahad Falls.
The falls lookout platform is an accessible 5-minute walk through the cedars. Most of Wells Gray's attractions are accessed through the Wells Gray Corridor, a 68-kilometer road that spans from the city of Clearwater to Clearwater Lake. Our next stop was a 3-kilometer hike towards the edge of Grouse Creek. Now there is a viewing platform at the top of the falls, but you know that we didn't stop there.
Whoa, falls!
If you ever get the chance to go behind a waterfall, do it. Always do it. And be prepared to get wet. As much as I want to say we saved the best for last that day, the pride and joy and the number one destination of Wells Gray Park also happens to be the farthest away.
We've made it to the Helmcken Falls lookout, and you can tell that it's a place that a lot of tour buses go to, I guess.
I don't know about buses,
like,
definitely well visited.
yeah, it's a heavy, oh my gosh! Woo! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
I love that you were recording that.
Wow! Okay, I don't care about the campground. Look at that.
Behind me, you can see Helmcken Falls, which are absolutely ridiculous. They're, I believe, the 4th largest waterfall in Canada. They're not as wide as Niagara Falls, obviously, and everybody likes to compare it to Niagara Falls, but they are over twice as tall. Okay, correction. Helmcken Falls is not half a kilometer tall, it's 150 meters tall, but it is 3 times the height of Niagara Falls, where before I had said it was twice.
Tonight at Wells Gray, we're camped at Pyramid Campground, which is the campsite closest to Helmcken. It's like 5 minutes away. So we've set up camp here, had dinner, having our tea and coffee, and we're just going to chill out for the night. It's quite mosquito-y, and I'll show you footage of the snow that's still around here. So things are just melting, so that's why there's literally no one else here. It also looks like it's in a swamp area, so again, a lot of mosquitoes right now. But overall, a really nice established campground that looks like it's open all year round. Also on our way up, we saw that the road towards Clearwater Lake was closed. So anything past that point, we can't really get to. So Helmcken Falls is kind of the end of the line here. So we'll have to come back in the summer and check that out once it's open again. Pyramid Campground is a self-registering type of site. So it is exactly $20 a night. So just self-register yourself and you get a sweet campsite for the night. It's still pretty snowy. Ah! Ah! It's time for ghost stories. That's what it looks like.
We got the fire going. It's beautiful out here. Last night on our way in, we saw the Northern Lights, which I was unaware that you could see.
Yeah.
Without going to Yukon or Alaska or something.
Norway.
I'm very Western, as you can tell. But no, we were driving up and we had to stop because somebody had to use the bathroom. And I'm just looking in the sky. I'm like, what the heck is that? I'm like, oh my goodness, it's the Northern Lights. And sure enough, it was.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
And we both thought, like, you look at something over the mountains and you just assume that it's like light pollution.
Yeah, if you're
from another city or something, but it's just like there were no other big cities, so there was nothing that it could have possibly been.
Yeah, like
nothing else.
You're looking, and I remember like when I was driving in Northern Ontario, and you could just see the orange from Thunder Bay like forever away, and I'm like, oh, it's got to be that. But then it kept moving, like it was changing. I'm like,
and it got squiggly.
Yeah, it's
and
like
it was like streaky too at certain
like
points.
Cities don't do that.
Yeah.
And it was really weird. Like it really took some thinking before my brain was like, Northern Lights. Yeah, that was really
so cool.
That was really cool. That was a
Yeah.
really cool experience.
I was not emotionally prepared to see it. I was kind of like, I was so taken aback because it's a phenomenon. It's like a bucket list thing, right?
It was funny too, because she's like, have you looked at the stars? I'm like, who cares about the stars? Look at that.
Yeah, I don't think I would have put it together because it's 3 hours north of the Okanagan. Like that's not
like,
very
it's
far.
not
It
that
doesn't
north.
seem that far.
It was really cool. Hopefully we get to see it again tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're waiting for right now. It's getting dark now, so we're just waiting for it, hoping to see it again. If we don't, it's okay, because we saw it once. But I'm hoping we do.
It was cool. We'd be a little more prepared for it. What'd you think of Helmcken Falls?
I think I will include the video so that you can see my in real life
reaction
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all those people talking smack saying, "Oh, it's not like Niagara Falls." What did you think?
I think all waterfalls are beautiful in their own way.
Yeah.
So in the middle of winter, the gorge becomes ice, and then the water that flows through it still is moving and not frozen, so it becomes this ice ring all around the waterfall. We got to see a little bit of it. It was like an ice semicircle.
Yeah, the remnants. It's been melting.
Yeah.
The season's changing. So.
Yeah. I also don't think that it would be a bad place to go in the winter as long as you have appropriate tires, I think. Remember, because we were concerned that the hike or that it would be too icy, but honestly it's a tourist spot, so you can just park very close and then do a short walk to like the lookout / park area. So you can totally come in the winter and check out the ice ring. I think we'll probably do that
one day,
knowing now what we do know.
I know that some people like to brave the ice in the winter, and they actually rappel into it and go climbing.
Good for them. I'll never do that.
I might do it. We'll see.
That's been our fireside chat. With that, if we do end up seeing the Aurora Borealis again, maybe we'll mention it, and we won't be able to capture it.
We tried.
Yeah, but we'll mention it if we do. We're just gonna hang out at camp, try to watch some stars.
Just call it a night.
And
apparently there's a meteor shower this weekend, so we'll look for that too. But
yeah.
Whoo! That got hot. Woo! Jeez!
Nice fire. All right, good night. See you
Good night,
tomorrow.
guys.
Good morning. We had a lovely night at the Pyramid Campground. It got a little bit wet this morning.
Of course, now it's sunny.
Yeah, and then now it's sunny. It's turning
Can't
out to be a good day.
Can't control the weather.
We also didn't check for Sunday's weather as much as we did for
That's
Saturday, so we're just living it right now.
Yeah. So we're pretty much done. Unfortunately, the road, like we mentioned last night, was closed.
And there's a couple other lookouts and trails here that are also closed. I think they open up May 1st.
May 1st, yeah.
Best case, we do plan to come back, especially in the summertime when there's warmer water and we can go up to Clearwater Lake.
Yeah,
That'll be really
once
cool.
the road's open.
Because it is the first weekend where it's warmer, we figured that this would be like the best time to come when the melt would be the strongest, so the waterfalls would be like really strong. So that's what we were thinking would happen.
They seem pretty good. So.
Yeah, so we thought that the snow melt would come down on the waterfall and make it super strong, and I have no reference yet of what that's like, but I did check the website and they said that during April, May, that's when there's the strongest, and then in the summertime, not as strong. So I guess it's just like a point of comparison at this point.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous, though. Big or small, whatever.
Yeah, that's true. A waterfall's pretty regardless. So a few more stops on the way today.
Dawson, Mush Bowl, and Triple Decker, and that'll be our day.
Yeah. Just for some context, we were camped here last night around Pyramid. It was just adjacent to the mountain trail. Helmcken Falls was close to where we camped here. And then this is where the road closure is right now. So it's called the secondary road. But we're here. And then Moole Falls was here. And then the Spahat Falls was also down here. So it's a huge park. It's so big. So I'm not even worried. Like, I know for sure we'll come back and be able to do these guys.
Our first stop was more of a drive-by experience as we drove across the single-lane wooden bridge that spanned across the Myrtle River to view the Mush Bowl, which is a super cute name if you don't think about it for too long. Not far up the river, you'll find Dawson Falls, which is one of 7 falls along the Myrtle River and only about a 10-minute walk to the first viewpoint. Continuing down the Wells Grey corridor, we made a pit stop at this old abandoned house.
Y'all ever see something so creepy that you can't help but stop? An old abandoned farm.
Although there are a few historic and weathered buildings in the area, we weren't able to find much information on this one specifically. But the interior and appliances in the home indicate that this might have been abandoned more recently than the other historic sites, which were built in the late 1800s or early 1900s. But also, what do I know? I'm not a historian.
So we're getting to the trailhead for Triple Decker Falls, and there's actually a sign there that says it's pretty steep, so you can take one, leave one trekking poles at the trailhead there. So we're gonna come back and grab our trekking poles.
But they were cool enough to donate trekking poles and
Yeah,
an honor system so far. So.
Yeah, take one, leave one trekking poles. Never seen that before, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But we came prepared.
As the sign had warned us, it was a short but super steep 500 meters down towards the waterfalls.
Triple Decker Falls! That's it for our weekend at Wells Gray Provincial Park. We hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun seeing all the waterfalls.
And we know that it won't be our last time going there. The waterfalls were really cool. We only got, like we said earlier, we only got to go about halfway up, so we're really excited to come back and visit again.
But we'll be prepared to do more hikes and more water type things next time. All right, so that's it for this weekend and our trip. We hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you like more videos about hiking and outdoor adventures here in BC, please subscribe, like this video.
Leave a comment. Let us know what you think, where we should go.
And follow us on Instagram if you want. Anywhere goes. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.